Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this channel again. Yeah, just in case you're new here, please consider subscribing. Just subscribe, please. Let's subscribe. You can like and also share. Okay. So let's engage. Also, you can comment. Okay. Just let me know what you think about my videos. Yeah, I'm trying my best to be consistency. Uh, of late I feel like I've been so much hurdling because since things happens, uh, and also it's toward the end of the year. It's already, we're on the last month, and we only have like few weeks. Okay, less than 3 weeks. Okay, less than 3 weeks, and then we come to the end of this year, right? Yeah, and we thank God to this far. Okay, we thank God for keeping us safe to this far. All right. So, anyway, guys, things are still not okay. Okay, so I know you watched my previous video, and I say that things are taking U-turn. Yeah, things are still not okay. Okay, yeah, I'm just in a grace period. Yeah, in my apartment. I don't know, I'm kind of confused, but that will not, I say, that will not stop us from making videos. Okay, so let's have um let's use this time. Okay, instead of like instead of sitting here worrying on what to do, let's have this time to create something. Okay, yeah, I know things will get better soon. Things will get better soon. Like, I'll get back to my life, the kind of life I've, I've been living, for the past 2 years. Okay, and this is my first, okay, this is my first time to go through this kind of life challenge. Okay, yeah, so uh, somewhat, I'd already knew it before, that it will reach a certain point whereby life will take a U-turn. Okay, yeah, I knew it, and even if you know that, and maybe try to do something like save or what that will make you, but it will just reach a point whereby you won't even have that savings anymore. So I think it's just a challenge that every person, uh, especially if you come from a very poor background, you must go through it. But maybe if you come from from a able family, you might not experience what other people are experiencing about life. Okay, yeah, so it's just a bonus to to try our best to make sure that we're achieving it. Okay, so guys, that now the topic, that's just an highlight of what is happening with me. Okay, something that I just want to learn with you, or to share with you. It's about something that has really impressed me. Okay, there's something that has really impressed me, and this thing is happening in our country, Kenya. And I thought of sharing what I've learned from the act, from whatever is happening. Okay, I just thought of sharing it, sharing my insight. Okay, about what is taking place with this thing. So this girl in our country, uh, she once tried to she did actually not tried, but she did it successfully. She broke the record of hugging tree, for 28 no 48 hours. She did her first world record, and again she's back, okay, to break that record again, pushing it to 72 hours, hugging tree day and night non-stop, no eating, no showering, no moving, like hugging a tree for 78 hours. So the first time he did it, and she was the first one in the whole world to hug the tree for that longest time. And then now, I think today, she okay, I know the video you're watching on Friday, all right? This video you're watching on Friday, but I'm doing it on Thursday, all right? So on Thursday today, she's going to complete her 72 hours, okay, in the afternoon, 72 hours. So something that I've learned from it, it's not all about, according to me, it's not all about the environment conservation only, okay. Yeah, because like she's trying to defend, cutting of trees, destroying of the environment, the pollution, all that, okay. So that's the symbol of her breaking that record, like we need to conserve our environment, right? But to me, it's look like something, okay, that's being the one reason for him, which is known, okay. And to me, her act is teaching me something, okay. Her act, and going for what she believes in, that she can try, gives me, some insights of, like determination, perseverance, confident, and no giving up in everything you do. I heard somebody trying to explain that, okay, for the past, I don't know, like 3 days, she had been rained on, okay. It was raining cat and dog, but he couldn't move from that tree, okay. And also, in our culture, in our country, not in our okay, in our country, most of our cultures, normally believes that when it's raining, you should not be under the tree because of the lightning and what, and the the thunderstorm, okay. But imagine all those things, even if she knew it, even if she knows about all these things, imagine, that could not make her stop what he's dreaming of, okay? The rain could not stop her from, doing what she thought of. Like, there's nothing, even days and night. Imagine going for 70. Okay, first she did 48 hours without eating, showering, without sleeping, standing like that for 48 hours. And now she's doing for 72 hours. Yeah, 72 hours, no eating, no showering, uh, 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 like no sitting also, okay. No eating, no showering, no sitting. And they remember, there's days, the whole day and the whole night, okay. Remember, there's sun at the day, and also rain also can be at the night. So all those things, okay. didn't make her to give up with what she's after. And live about that only. I know and I believe that there's some people also try to discourage her. Eh? People are trying to tell people, you know, tried to convince her, okay, of their own, impossibilities, trying to, to force the impossibilities into her. But she was against, okay? She was against everybody that trying to convince her beliefs. Eh? So she decided to go with only people who were going to support her. Okay? And now the perseverance, okay, determination, okay, uh, endurance, okay. See, all these things has made her, okay, achieve, okay, whatever she was after, okay. Live about breaking the world record and being named in the book of, Guinness World of Record. But also, okay, today is on Thursday, but you're watching on Friday. Immediately she's going to, to clock 72 hours, okay. She's going to receive 1 million Kenyan shilling from one of the biggest betting company in Kenya. That's around $10,000. Okay, this is just for one company. Okay, remember we have the governors, we have, a very, VIP people that also, went to, to cheer her up, okay, to back up her, okay, and also they are going to do something for her, okay. Again, there's another company, okay, has volunteered to take her for a trip, okay, for a trip for whole for 3 days, okay. And from there, not only the not only breaking the record, but also life changing. And that's how her life has changed completely. So if she was somehow financially, unstable, this time round she's a rich girl. Okay, why? She never gave up. She never listened to people who try to, to discourage her. Okay, and I know that even before she could make the 48 hours, okay, the first for the 48 hours, I know that I'm sure that she, you know, she tried many times. She tried many times, practiced many times. At a time she failed, at a time she could not do it, but she never gave up. Okay? She never gave up. I remember one of the ladies were asked about, her being or on the rain. Okay? The lady said that she has trained herself doing that on the heavy downpour. Okay? So you can just, you can just tell from the training itself. Okay? Okay? Whatever that people saw as impossibility, to her it was possible. Okay? So it's a great lesson. Okay, guys, I'm sorry for the background. People are making, I don't know what they're beating. So in a simple way, uh okay, this brings to a moral lesson of like, you're the one to make the decision. You're the one. I am the one to make the decision of what I want. No matter how many times I go through, setbacks, ups and downs, but eventually I will get what I want. Okay? So let nobody that has no any experience, let nobody that is, is frustrated, okay, of what you think that it's not a frustration to you. So whatever they think that you cannot do, but you yourself you believe you can do, just go for it. All right, all right. Yeah, so let us just focus with whatever we think that can be a life changer in our life. All right, yeah, we just ask God for protection, life, and everything. Imagine being under the tree, um in a heavy rainfall. Nothing happened, like, lightning straight, like she was ready, she was, prepared, like, you better die trying to achieve what you wanted. Yeah, so she was ready. If the lightning could have struck her, she could have died. At least she could die with the mystery that she was going after this thing. But her preparedness, her determination made things possible for her. And today we are celebrating her. Okay, day on Thursday. I know you're watching on Friday, but today on Thursday we are celebrating her achievement. And I wish I could have money and I could have gone to, to that place. I could have showered with someone, a lot of money, because the lady has taught me a lot about that, about that decision. You know, she has taught me a lot. She has taught me a lot. Like, you have to bear with the consequences. You have to go through those, standing, being rained on, you know, mm, uh, uh, you know, they, during night there's some kind of, coldness around 3 a.m. There's some kind of, coldness. Imagine going through that cold, okay, for 3 days. Not an easy task, okay, but she managed. She's going to achieve it. She has less than, I think she has less than 3 hours now. Yeah, I just thought of doing this video early because, also my side, I'm not that okay, anytime again, yesterday I was knocked, then my door was knocked, and I gave some excuses. I didn't manage to get, the fund to pay. So even today, I'm trying to steal the time before they reach. Okay, so that, like, I just want to give it, the video back to back. Okay, but it's a moral lesson that we need to have that perseverance. Okay, we need to be determined. Okay, let's focus. Okay, and things will get better. And I also believe in myself, and I know that in whatever path I choose, no matter how many times I'll be failing, but eventually I'll only be a loser if I do what, if I give up. And also I won't allow to give up when I've already invested a lot. My loss are investment. That's what I know 100%. My losses are investments. Okay, so I have not lost anything. I've just invested. Okay, I've just invested, but in term of losses. Okay, but when I'll start receiving back my, when I'll start, getting the profit from my investment, that's when every people will say, indeed, you truly push yourself to achieve this thing. And that's why I'll never give up. I'm not giving up. I'll just keep on pushing, trying all my best to achieve it. Okay, so you too, I hope you've learned a lesson from True Fena, a lady who has just break her own record of hugging a tree for 72 hours non-stop. Okay, non-stop, days and night, in the rain, on the sun, days and night. So let's go for what we believe. Okay, let's go for what we believe. So whatever that we believe for, like whatever in whatever that you're trying to do, never, don't be dismayed. Okay, okay, never let anybody discourage you that that is impossible for you. Mm-mm. Just go for it. You better die trying it. Okay, you will achieve your legacy. Nelson Mandela, before he became Nelson Mandela, he had to go through prisons and whatever, all the suffering he went through to become a Nelson Mandela. Okay, so we have, before we build the legacy, we have to go through pains. Okay, I myself, I normally tell myself that, Joshua, today you are nobody, but in future you either be, okay, a great innovator, or you're gonna be the most, how do you call it, the most popular, okay, or the most profitable forex trader in Africa. Okay, if it's possible, even in the world. Okay, one of the two. I either be a great inventor, or the most profitable trader in Africa. Okay, yeah, yeah. So let's grind, let's go for it. Okay, so that is it, guys. Thank you, and see you on the next video. Bye bye.